A friend shared with me some images of an unusual staircase protrusion. The house is quite old, over 100 years, and I speculate that this feature may have been designed as a safety measure to cover the area with the highest drop, or it could have served as a vantage point for the lady of the house to provide daily instructions to the servants or household staff. My friend refers to it as a promontory, which may have also facilitated communication between floors, or it could be an interior widow's walk, known as a widow's overlook when indoors. Currently, there is no light fixture above it, but unsure about the past. Any idea what this is made for? It's called a pulpit, same as you see on boats. It's mainly decorative here, but if that were a mezzanine area, it could be construed as the forecastle deck, so the owner and/or architect may well have been into sailing. I possess a tin of these items that I collected many years ago, all of which are engraved with Made in England on the side. I have been inquiring and searching online for a week, yet I still have no information regarding their identity. Anyone know what this is? It's a picture hook. They use these to hang photos, paper, certificates into Hessian material for display at the local agricultural show. Slide the clip over the paper, then hook into material to hang. Can bend the hook bit to go into pinboard as well if required. I saw an unusual bunker-like structure situated within a hillside in the Hampshire area. The entrance was locked and the interior was completely dark. It was located just off a pathway and in proximity to a lake, with no additional access points nearby. The structure was entirely obscured by vegetation, and there were no other indications of industrial or concrete constructions in the vicinity. Anyone know what this is? It serves as the hydraulic ram for the water system infrastructure. The item consists of three components that interconnect but do not securely lock in place. One of the parts features openings. It is constructed from stainless steel, measures approximately 40 to 50 centimeters in length, and weighs between 2 to 3 kilograms. It is packaged in an attractive box. Given that it was discovered in the home of a food enthusiast, it is likely intended for serving drinks or food. However, it could serve a different purpose entirely. Anyone know what this is? This is a wine scepter. Simply keep the stainless steel wine scepter in the freezer until needed and insert into the bottle and pour to chill the wine. In addition to maintaining serving temperatures, the wine scepter also aerates the wine as it pours from the drip-less spout and can seal and preserve an open wine bottle. I found this metal equipment on a farm. It features a wheel at the back and has a handle that rotates. The item stands approximately 2 to 2.5 feet tall and is light green in color. Any ideas what this thing is? It's a corn sheller. I found this box among the kitchen supplies of a family member who was relocating. It is made of wood and features two circular glass panels on its sides, along with a key that can be inserted into the lid. To access the contents, one must slide a hatch located on the side. The lid of the box is marked with the number 12. Inside, there is a rotating mechanism containing 14 cylindrical chambers and a clock on the side that can be wound. The box measures approximately 10 inches in length, 8 inches in width, and 7 inches in height. The names Delbert and Willie are inscribed on the top. I have researched Delbert and Willie, but have not found any relevant information, nor have I located similar items such as a box with a clock or one containing rotating cylinders. The closest match I found is a chronometer, but none resemble this box in terms of size or the clock's placement on the side. Anyone know what this is? It's an old Benzing pigeon racing clock, scientific instrument for pigeon fanciers. This former printing recorder for racing pigeons includes a clock stopwatch system with its winding key, 10 small brass message boxes to be fixed on a pigeon, and a system to print. The race's carrier pigeons appeared in Belgium at the beginning of the 19th century. The enthusiasm was such that it spread throughout Europe and then the whole world. The watch industry took part in the development of sport pigeon racing by proposing mechanisms for recording the time of return of pigeons. The term observer was used for a natural person who visually observed the return time of the pigeons using a watch. This finding was then recorded in writing. The development of these devices really began in the 1890s. Many gauges appeared of different brands, and this instrument became essential for the practice of pigeon sport. The craze for this sport became such that the inventors and industrialists of Europe contributed to the development of the clock for more than a century. The printing recorder is a model registered in 1903 for 10 pigeons after that of Mr. Friedrich Ernst Benzing in Germany. Home time is printed on a strip of paper through an inked canvas. I found this in a box of assorted items. It appears to be a gadget or tool of some sort, made of small dark orange molded plastic, with teeth designed for a specific purpose. It is attached to a ball chain keyring. Any idea what this is made for? This is a vintage toy puzzle keychain featuring a Mexican riding on a donkey. It is part of an old puzzle keyring that assembles a figure of a man wearing a sombrero on a horse. This piece represents the man, and the middle section clips into the horse. I found this in my elderly neighbor's attic while we were sorting through memorabilia boxes. While we can identify most of the tools, we are curious about the purpose of this case that contains a variety of items: a clear ruler, a scalpel, tweezers, small scissors, possibly for hair or sewing, thin metal picks, and a liquid dropper. What could be the intended use for this collection of small tools that appear to be unrelated? This is Antique Scientific Biology School Dissection Toolkit. I pulled this up from a pond in Down East, Maine. The longer end has a sharpened tip, resembling an axe. It appears to be made of stone and, as far as I can tell, is not magnetic. If it is, the corrosion gap is significant enough to negate that. It's likely something obvious, but I'm not creative enough to figure it out. A Google image search didn't provide much help either. Any idea what this is made for? That is a stone axe head. A forked wooden handle would have slotted into the groove and then been lashed into place.